story that we are putting out for you as to how the South Group deal was really linked. And this is what we are learning. What we have managed to get through the sources of the CBI is that Sisodia's secretary, in fact, printed a 36-page policy in the month of March. Now, what was this policy? The new liquor policy. The South Group was staying at a 5-star hotel in Delhi when that was being done. The South Group also took the 36-page printout at the 5-star hotel from that very business lobby of that 5-star hotel where the South Group members were staying. There were printouts that were taken out, and that evidence is with the Central Bureau of Investigation. Those printed pages are believed to be that very liquor policy that Manish Sisodia wanted to roll out. The South dealers took the pen drive from the Aam Aadmi Party leader. This is also something that has been revealed to us. 6% margin in the draft. That is, earlier the amount of profit that was given to the wholesalers was about 5%. That was increased to 12%. Hence, it would go about costing the exchequer. Who's dealing with that? All of that cost was something that was not accounted for. That 12% profit was promised to the wholesalers, and that was in that final liquor policy. So 6% margin in the draft, 12% in the final liquor policy. The policy also had special officer to oversee its execution. Now, this particular special officer also was added on the behalf of the South Group so that they would have one representative who would be part of this entire policy, at least the draft building of the policy that was to be implemented in the national capital. My colleague Ashish Mehrishi, who's got us all of that information, is joining us on the broadcast. Ashish, these are big revelations that are coming to light. Just break it down for our viewers one by one.
So, if you see the issue that we were talking about how the increase was done, and this increase was done at the behest of the South lobby, this is absolute evidence that CBI have in their hands. Now, we're talking about the South lobby, people staying in Oberoi Maidens. Interestingly, senior AAP netas were also staying in that area. Now, interestingly, they have taken the printout. The printout is of around 36 pages. When you go to the business center, they record how many pages were taken out, how the printout was taken, and who took that printout. So interestingly, it is the same 36 pages printout that was taken out by the South lobby individuals, and the same printout was given in a pen drive by Manish Sisodia to his secretary. Now, if you remember, the story that we broke a few days back, in fact 2 days back, was that on how C. Arvind, who was the secretary of Manish Sisodia, in his statement before the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate has revealed that, this does not exist. The earlier policy was 5%. It was decided to increase it to maximum by 6%. The wholesale trade should have gone into the government hands, but then they suddenly decided to put it into private hands. So there was a policy twist which was basically suggested by the South lobby, and the allegation is against that twist in the policy. There was 100 crore rupees payout. And obviously, when we were talking about 100 crore rupees payout, substantial money came to Delhi as well. That is what the allegations is. And then this money was basically used for Goa elections. Now, if you remember the Chariot Media owner who was basically consuming this cash for the election campaign, he has been arrested. There is a lady who was working named Manaswini. In her statement before the Enforcement Directorate, she has admitted that she used to distribute cash to volunteers of Aam Aadmi Party. So certainly this money, which was basically the liquor money, or the allegations is that the liquor money is basically used for consumption in Goa elections. That's a massive charge on the Aam Aadmi Party. And this entire twist was done at the behest where the payout was almost 100 crore rupees.
Ashish, when we talk about this entire connect of the new liquor policy and how there were money kickbacks that were received, now we are being told that there was also a compensation, a return of 30 crore rupees that was planned back to the South Group. When it is about money being given to surveyors being sent to Goa ahead of elections, isn't it part of the routine process that the Aam Aadmi Party always gets involved in? How is that being linked to this entire fiasco that Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia and this entire Aam Aadmi Party group has landed itself in?
So, the evidence is that what we are talking about is the paper trail sudden changes in the policy, people being in touch with people, that is the South Lobby, which is represented by senior member of parliament called Magunta Srinivasulu Reddy. His son Raghav Reddy has already been arrested. Then we are talking about K. Kavita, who is supposed to be the daughter of the Chief Minister of Telangana. These individuals, along with various manufacturers and wholesalers, got into an agreement sort of a thing, which was basically that, in case they get business from Delhi government, they will obviously give some sort of kickbacks. That is what the allegation is. Okay. And that is why they have landed into trouble, because one, then the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI both have found the paper trail, the way the policy was twisted and turned into their favor. And secondly, there is a money trail as well, which has ultimately leads to the Goa election. So that is how the entire, if you see the chain of events, has brought Aam Aadmi Party into trouble.
Right, Ashish, thank you so much. And this 36 pages draft policy was something that Mr. Manish Sisodia was questioned by the CBI over, and he claimed that he doesn't have any information of this particular file, and hence that entire charge of not cooperating and also destruction of evidences with the mobile phone sets being changed and destroyed was something that also came to fore. Right now what we are doing is cutting across to the BJP press conference that is spearheaded by Sudhanshu Trivedi, that is on this very story that we are tracking regarding Manish Sisodia. Let's take a look.
As per established by the law चल रही है, परंतु यहां पर यह विषय, हम जिस विषय को लेकर आपके समक्ष आए हैं, यह विषय मात्र किसी भ्रष्टाचार या घोटाले का नहीं है। यह विषय उससे कहीं अधिक गंभीर और महत्वपूर्ण है। वह महत्वपूर्ण यह है कि यह एक ऐसी पार्टी जो दावा करती थी कि वो भारत की राजनीति में एक नई राजनीति लेकर आएगी, उसने आज यह परिस्थितियां उत्पन्न की कि अपने राजनैतिक भ्रष्टाचार करने के लिए दिल्ली की पूरी एक पीढ़ी और युवाओं को शराब के नशे में डुबोने से भी गुरेज नहीं किया। ये तथाकथित नई राजनीति के प्रणेताओं का जो कार्यक्रम रहा दिल्ली में, वो क्या रहा कि शराब की दुकानों में कमीशन बढ़ा, सरकार का राजस्व घटा, ठेके बढ़ा दिए गए, पीने की उम्र घटा दी गई, आबादी के क्षेत्रों में, आवासीय क्षेत्रों में दुकानें बढ़ा दी गई, ड्राई डे कम कर दिए गए। इतना ही नहीं, एक बोतल के साथ एक बोतल फ्री कर दी गई, और स्कूलों के पास भी शराब की दुकानें खोलने में इनको कोई गुरेज नहीं हुआ। आप सोचिए कितनी खतरनाक बात है कि आप एक तरफ शराब की आयु कम करने की प्रक्रिया कर रहे हैं और दूसरी तरफ स्कूलों के पास और आवासीय क्षेत्रों के निकट आप ये बैठा रहे हैं, नई प्राइवेट दुकानें खोल रहे हैं। इसका बहुत साफ मीनिंग ये हुआ कि आपको इससे कोई मतलब नहीं था कि दिल्ली के युवा, दिल्ली की भावी पीढ़ी किसी भी प्रकार से, और वन बाई गेट वन फ्री, ऐसा आपने उदाहरण कहीं देखा होगा? मेरे विचार से किसी सरकार के द्वारा आपको अपनी स्मृति में दो चीजें नहीं होंगी कि कोई सरकार यह दावा करे कि एक बोतल लीजिए, अब वो क्वार्टर था या अध्या था वो तो उन लोगों को पता होगा, एक बोतल दूसरी फ्री मिल जाएगी। ऐसा आपको उदाहरण नहीं पता।